There you go.
What's going on, guys? We back with the Point After podcast. Here with my coach, my host David. We're gonna be talking about some and myself, Zah. We're gonna be talking about some topics today. We basically gonna be talking about Brandon Aiyuk getting paid, uh, the way that Jamaar really wants 1 cent over Jay Jettis, Travis Hunter and Shador debut to this new college season. Week one NFL preview, our way too early mock draft, mini game, and then basically gonna be talking about a few more topics. I know David said he got some more topics. So we're gonna be talking about that today.
All right, and the first thing I got a little trivia here. I was hoping the other co-hosts would be here, but we got a little trivia. I have the 10 wide receivers with the most touchdown catches last season. I want to know if you can get as many you can get with 3 strikes.
Okay.
They're all wide receivers. No tight ends, no running backs.
Okay.
And I'll give you a little hint. 10th, the last spot has 8 TD catches.
Okay.
So it's 8 and up.
So I'm gonna go with CD.
He's number 3, correct?
Amara.
He is number 5, correct?
Uh, wasn't it Jordan Addison?
That's a good pull. He was number 6 with 10 TD catches. So CD had 12, and Amon Ra and Addison had 10.
Okay. Okay. I know ball.
I thought that Addison was going to be a little bit tricky.
Let's see.
I'll give you a little hint because one of these receivers, he's not like a top 10. He's not an elite receiver, but you're a big fan of him by the way you speak of him in fantasy.
Um, Brandon Cooks.
Yep, Brandon Cooks at number 8. He had 8 TD catches last season.
Okay. Okay. I feel like I'm missing somebody, but I want to say it, but I don't know if I'm gonna get this wrong or not. I'm gonna say Mike Evans.
Mike Evans is tied for number 1 with 13 TDs.
Okay. AJ Brown.
AJ Brown is unfortunately not on here. He is number. Geez, he's number 20.
Wow. Okay.
So that's 1 strike.
Uh, I wanna go with Diggs.
Diggs is number 9. He had 8 TDs.
I wanna say Puka.
Puka wasn't here. Nope. That was another strike. He got 1 more strike left. I'll give you a little hint. You're missing a very fast receiver.
Tyreek Hill. How can
Yeah,
I
number
not say
2.
that?
Tied for number 1 with Mike Evans. So you need to get number 4, number 7, and number 10. And one of these receivers, I'm a big fan of. I'm a big fan of this receiver by law.
Oh, Cortland Sutton.
Orland Sutton, number 4 with 10 TD catches. So you got number 7 and number 10. I'm gonna give you a little hint so you don't mess up. Number 10 just got traded this offseason. Or no, he signed somewhere this offseason. And number 7 could be getting traded.
He got signed this offseason.
Yep, by a division rival.
Your division rival?
No, not my division.
My division. All right.
No. A division rival. Like they're in the same division in the AFC.
Okay. 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 Uh, Calvin
Very.
Ridley.
Yep, that was number 10, Calvin Ridley. So now I got the last one, number 7, who could be getting traded in the middle of the season, maybe before the season starts.
It can't be Brandon Aiyuk.
They could say that this team is wasting away this man's talents because there's not much time left.
Oh, Devontae Adams.
Yep, Devontae Adams was number 7. So that's Mike Evans at 1. Mike Evans and Tyreek Hill tied at number 1. CeeDee Lamb at 3. Sutton at 4. And then you have a 2-way tie for 10 or number 5 with St. Brown and Addison. Adams at 7, Cooks at 8, Diggs at 9, and Ridley at 10. That was the top 10 touchdown catch leaders. So the next
Okay.
up we got Brandon Ayuk finally got paid after a long 2 months of literally nothing happening. A lot of chitter chatter that he might get traded, we might sign him, he might just go somewhere else, and it all just ended up being just Brandon Ayuk signing with the San Francisco 49ers. So now Brock Purdy has his number one wide receiver back, and I want to know, what do you expect from Ayuk this season?
So what I expect from Aiyuk getting paid this season, pretty much what he's been doing like the last couple years. I don't see him as a dominant receiver in this league, but I do see him as somewhat of a like. This gonna sound disrespectful, but it's not really disrespectful. I got him in the same tier as Devontae Smith,
Hmm.
only because yes, Aiyuk is pretty much like the number one receiver, but he's kind of number two because you still have Debo there, and Devontae Smith and Aiyuk are so similar because they both are very good route runners. They have very good hands and they sneaky fast when it comes to being on the field. And they both of them been putting up 1,000+ yard seasons the last 2 or 3 years. So um, I don't really see him as like he's like just on the verge of becoming like a dominant number one receiver. Like I don't see him as like a Amara, a Tyreek Hill, a AJ Brown, uh, like a Cortland Sutton, like a Jamar Chase, like those type of receivers. Like we know what their receivers gonna do every year when it comes to like putting up uh, damn near 1,300, 1,400 yard seasons with 10+ TDs and you know 15 yards per attempt. I mean per catch and stuff like that. But Ayuk is a very good receiver. It just honestly, I think he should have got paid a little bit less because his contract doesn't match what he does on the field. So hopefully this season, like he can become like a 1,300, 1,400 yard receiver, which I don't see happening because you still have Christian McCaffrey, you still have Debo Samuel, you still have George Kittle, all those guys. Uh, I just don't see it happening. But if it does happen, I mean, I'll be so happy for him. I mean, I'm happy for him that he got paid. But uh, do I think he deserves like he got like 30 mil per season? I think
30
he
mil a
should have
year.
got. I think he should have got around like 27, 28. I don't think he should be one of the highest paid wide receivers, but the way the market is going now, I mean, pretty much Christian Kirk pretty much reset the whole market when he got that deal. So they that's what they do. Like once somebody gets overpaid at a position, they use that as leverage. They be like, "Oh, this person got paid this. Do you really think this person is better than me?" Like that's how they start negotiating contracts. So I mean, I'm happy that he got paid, but how I look at it is he got to put up. Like he did all this whining and stuff like this off season to just to get paid. I mean, he said he wanted like 33 million per season,
He wanted
and then
35 a year.
I mean, if he went to Steelers, he would have got that.
They would have definitely paid for that.
Yeah, but he knew
It's
he
just
wasn't gonna get that.
it's just the way that the whole trade had to go down. The Niners need to get compensation. I used to get paid and needs to be somewhere he can win. And literally every single trade destination wasn't gonna work. Because the Steelers, they had the money, they didn't have to trade assets that the Niners wanted because they wanted a secondary receiver that was good enough. And then the Patriots, they had to trade the
Ooh,
receiver, they had the money.
and they wasn't giving no George Pickens either.
It was
So
it was Van Jefferson, and I can't name the rest of the receivers. See, the Patriots at least had Kendrick Bourne, but you can't win in New England right now. And
yeah,
then the other team was the Commanders, and they just traded away Jahan Dotson for like a
I,
seventh round,
I saw the
fifth round
Browns
pick.
though. The Browns are
Oh
pretty
yeah,
good.
but I don't think the Browns had enough money to pay him. They would have gave him Amari Cooper, which if I'm the Niners, I'm taking that deal. I'm taking Amari Cooper.
Yeah,
But
because you get a upgraded route runner. If you ask me,
a
Amari
more
is still.
mature player.
Yeah, I mean, but I feel like Amari is better than BA right now. If we ain't being honest, like Yeah, like look what Amari did with Joe Flacco and DTR at
Mhm.
quarterback. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
He had
I
that
mean,
280-yard game against the Texans with Joe Flacco.
exactly. So, if you ask me, I would want Amari Cooper to go to 49ers only because you get Debo and Amari Cooper, and you got George Kittle and CMC. Like, how can you stop that? I think that trade would have put them over the hump in order to possibly win the Super Bowl.
Finally beat Mahomes.
Yeah, I mean, I do think they're probably gonna go back this year. I think it's on between them or the Eagles. I don't really see nobody else's like right now. I mean, you can say the Packers, but we have to see how the season goes. Like, that's still TBD. But if they would have made that trade, I would have liked that trade. But I mean, at the end of the day, he still got paid, so it is what it is.
Yeah, I still believe at the end of the day, we shouldn't have expected him to get traded. He's one of the best wide receivers. He's Purdy's favorite receiver to throw to. And he just saw with Purdy full time. He just had his best season of his career. He had 1,300 yards, 7 TDs. It's a great season right there. In a team roster with Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle, Debo Samuel, if you get 1,300 yards, shout out to you. You did amazing.
Yeah,
He's one of the most best and one of the more elite route runner wide receivers there are out there.
yeah. I
I
would
think
say if who would you say your top five route runners in the league are?
top five route runner. I say number one is still Devontae Adams. Number two, even though he's a little bit, he may be on the wash allegation this season. I'm gonna go with Stephon Diggs still. Three, I might go Brandon Aiyuk at three, and then I go Jefferson at four, and I go Cooper. Oh no. Adams, Coop, Diggs, Aiyuk, Jefferson. Amari Cooper's one of the best
Okay,
route runners in the league.
I'm gonna say Devontae Adams, Cooper, Jay Jettis, BA, and then this is my sleeper right here, Keenan Allen. Keenan
That was a good
Allen,
one.
Keenan Allen. I mean, he's getting older, but honestly, I still think he's a better route runner than Diggs. I know that's your opinion, but
Hmm.
he literally dominated on the Chargers for years just with his route running in his hands. So I
Yeah,
can't I can't leave him on five.
I think he had his best season this year. Yeah,
Yeah,
like he had a great season this year. So yeah, shout out to Brandon Ayuk for getting paid, and let's see. The Niners spending all this money. Let's hope they can finally win a Super Bowl after like
they still
7 years
got to
of having
pay
a super
Trent
team.
Williams too.
Oh yeah, that's the worst part because Trent Williams is the only reason their line is somewhat respectable. That man protects
You
Brock
think
Purdy's
so?
blind side. He protects Brock Purdy's blind side. Brock Purdy's over here like this, and then Trent Williams over here being the big dog, the 6'6", 280-pound man. I think he's definitely the best tackle in the league. I still think to this day. And
Then
the
y'all
way that
signed McGlinchey.
he was telling him last year, he was on and off. He had a lot of false starts,
Yeah.
but still got to pay Trent Williams, and he's holding out because he wants more guaranteed money. Because after the season, they can just let him go and they don't owe him anything. That's the problem with
Yeah,
none of the rat.
that's pretty much what all the top teams do. They pretty much backload all your contracts. Because I was the other day I was talking to Quad and we was talking about how oh, we got to talk about that later too about the whole Josh Jacobs situation.
Oh yeah,
So I was talking to Quad and we were basically talking about Saquon contract. Saquon contract he this year and next year he gets 16 million, and then his last contract, which is in 2028, I believe, he gets like 19 million. So they pretty much backloaded his contract. So if they want to, let's just say, I don't want this to happen, but let's just say if Saquon get hurt this year and they be like, okay, maybe we shouldn't have signed you to this big contract. They could easily let him go, and they only got to eat like 10 million in dead cap. So not that bad. I mean, how we already know he's one of the best
one
GMs
of
in
the
the league. Like,
goats.
yeah, I don't know how he keep finessing teams, but I mean, he keeps doing it, man.
He had like one of the most elite upgrades. He went from drafting Jalen Rager to building this super team and flexing all the money in every single way. Shout out to him.
That Jalen Rigger draft when he took him, that must have fired him up because after that he did not miss
He had to lock
at
in.
all. Facts.
He was down 3-1 at that point. He had to make the LeBron comeback.
Facts.
So next topic we got the Jamaar Chase holdout contract situation. So Justin Jefferson, Jamaar Chase, they're great friends. They went to LSU together. But they're both respectively 2 top 5 receivers in the league. Justin Jefferson is arguably the best in the league, and the whole problem was Jamar Chase is a little bit of troll. He wants to get paid just 1 cent more than Justin Jefferson. I'm not sure if that's true, but it's kind of funny because they're friends and all. But the problem comes down with the Bengals because the reason they didn't pay T Higgins is because they wanted to pay Jamar Chase, and it's almost football season. It's almost time to pad up and suit up, and they haven't paid Jamar Chase yet. So it's coming down to a real problem where you're not paying your best wide receiver. He's sitting out every single practice. And I saw this documentary that they had with the Bengals, like hyping him up this season, and the head coach, Zach Taylor. Every single question about Jamar Chase, he sounds super unconfident in. He's like, "What's the thoughts about the Jamar Chase situation?" He said, "He'll be there. He'll be there Sunday, week 1 against Patriots." He's like, "You have any confirmation?" He said, "That's all I can give. He'll be there." And the same thing with the Joe Burrow injury. He's like, "How's Joe Burrow's wrist?" We say, "He's doing just fine." "Are you ready for him to play soon?" "Yeah, he'll be ready to play." "Have you been testing it out?" "I don't have to answer him questions." So the coach, he's very uncertain with his wording and his responses, and it's getting to a point where you got to pay the man right now. And the Bengals are one of the cheapest organizations in league history because they let AJ Green walk for nothing. They let all their great receivers, all their best talents go for nothing.
I mean,
And
look what he had at quarterback. The only
Andy
quarterback
Dalton at that time,
Andy Dalton
he
was
was
okay.
solid. He was solid. He was like
He,
a
I
like
mean, all you
a
had to do was throw it up to AJ Green. I mean,
he's
you
like a
really had
Jared
to do
Goff at
much.
that time.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, like that's the only quarterback you could really like name in the history that was pretty much decent, like except for Joe Burrow. Because I feel like Joe Burrow is
And then
gonna
they
be
had
good
Carson
now.
Palmer in the early 2000s, who was all right. He was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, but they had Ocho Cinco, they had AJ Green, now they got Chase.
They had Chad Johnson. They had Terrell Owens. Did they have Terrell Owens at one point?
I don't think so.
I know it was Chad Johnson and someone else.
Oh, it was wasn't it that? Nah, it wasn't him because that was more like AJ Green time. But I was gonna say the one that had that flip touchdown.
Oh, that's Simpson. I forgot his name.
Yeah, but it was somebody with them though. I just forgot their name right now. I can't believe not on top of my head right now.
So I hope the Bengals can get the manager can get their stuff on track because you don't pay your best wide receiver, Joe Burrow's best friend. You don't pay him for week 1 and he sits out. It can get really
I,
dangerous for.
honestly, I don't see him sitting out because they probably gonna do something like similar what to CD did. Remember when he was holding out and they said if you hold out, you're gonna be losing money. I don't think Jamar Chase wants to lose money. I think he wants to gain money. I think he's gonna play, but then again, I look at it like he might take the Jamal. I said Jamal, the Jay Jettis approach, where Jay Jettis was trying to get paid, but he also went out there and played. But he still got hurt, and he still managed to get one of the highest contracts in NFL history. So he might take that route. So I hope they decide to pay both Jamal Chase and T Higgins, but I know that's not really possible with the cap space they got right now. So hopefully they do that. But if I do want somebody to get paid, I do want Jamal Chase to get paid before T Higgins, only because Jamal Chase is their best receiver. You want to pay your best players first. I'm not saying T Higgins is no scrub because he's not. He's pretty much. You look at them. You look at 1A, 1B. I think T Higgins can be a number 1 on the team, but Jamar Chase, if he said he want 1 cent higher than Jamar Jay Jettis, then you go pay him that. You know what I'm saying? Even though you might not have the funds right now, you can always just extend him. Like he still has 2 years left on his contract before it starts. So just pay the man.
And I see the both sides of like where's the controversy in this contract because Jamar Chase, I mean CeeDee Lamb, had one contract left on his or had 1 year left on his contract. He got paid. Aiyuk had 1 more year, got paid. Chase still has 2 more years left. But I can also see from Chase's perspective, Devontae Smith, same draft class, just got paid. Jalen Waddle, same draft class, just got paid. He's definitely better than both of them, and he still hasn't got paid yet. Where I can see where both other sides are reasonable at, because hey, you still got 1 more year to get paid, and all my counterparts that I'm better than and I'm more proven than are getting paid before me, which is where the problem comes, and it's gonna get
But
very bad in Ohio.
but look how. But you got to understand the difference though, right? Waddle got paid 3 years, 75 million, and I think they got like 58 guaranteed, I believe, and I think Devontae got around the same contract. Those
I think Trent
are
got like 90 mil.
yeah. So like those contracts are not as bad as a CD Lamb contract when you get 4 years for like 130, and you're getting 30 million guaranteed and signing bonus. Like I feel like those like it's easier to pay those instead of paying like a Tyreek Hill type of contract because Tyreek Hill got paid like a CD Lamb contract. I think he got like 4 years, 110, and I think he just signed an extension, right? And I believe right.
Let me see. Tyreek Hill, 4 year, 120 mil, 25 million included, or signing bonus, and then 72 guaranteed. I don't see anything about an extension.
I remember he
Oh, he restructured and got 90 mil guaranteed.
yeah, so that's what it was. I knew it was something. I don't know if it was extending or it was structure. But those guys like they got paid because they literally 1B on a team. I mean, wide receiver 2 is on a team. So you don't have to pay them as like a wide receiver 1. Even though they can be if they was on a team by themselves, you get the discount because you look at it as like, okay, we have Tyreek Hill, we got AJ Brown. You're really not the number 1 receiver, so we can't pay you like one. And you don't want to pay 2 wide receivers damn near 30 million a year because that's probably that's gonna happen with Jamaar Chase and T Higgins. They're gonna both want over 30 million, but I wouldn't pay T Higgins over 30 million a year. Personally, I'll give him something similar to what Jalen Waddle got. Like but that's just me. I really hope they both get paid, but I can definitely see both sides, just like you said. Like, you know, Jamar Chase looking at all these wide receivers getting paid, and he just like, where's my
When's it my
contract?
turn?
Yeah. So, and then Amara got paid, and Amara what? Amara just got drafted
He was
like
in
a
the
couple
draft
years
class
ago.
with Jamar.
Yeah.
He's the one that
So,
said, "I remember all 17 wide receivers drafted before me."
so he looking at that. He like, man, I gotta get my contract too, man. Like, so we got to see what happens. Hopefully he suits up because you know that's just gonna be even more fuel to the fire of why you should go out there and put up another 1,500 season and show them why you should get paid. Maybe around this time this year he probably get more money. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
be honest. That's what I think he should do. I think he just should stop crying. Well, I'm not gonna say he crying because I can see why he want to get paid, but I can see why he wants his money. But at the same time, you got to go out and ball, bro. If you want to win Super Bowls and stuff like that, you got to go out there and you got 2 years left on your deal. Play on those 2 years, and then once it's up, then you'll get paid. Because I believe once you win the Super Bowl, I believe you get a certain amount of cap space, right? Once you win the Super Bowl, right? I
Yeah,
believe that it's like that, yeah. So hopefully the Bengals go out there and ball, man, with or without him.
I need Jamar Chase back so I can push my Bengals agenda that they're better than the Ravens. So next topic, week 1 of college football basically finished. We got the Boston College and Florida State going on right now. But I think the biggest story that we had from this week of college football was obviously Travis Hunter and Shadur Sanders balling out. Shadur Sanders threw for like 400 yards, 4 TDs. Travis Hunter had 3 touchdowns, and they narrowly escaped defeat from North Dakota State. It's college football season when Colorado was getting like 80,000 posts a minute.
First of all, don't get me wrong. I love Shador and I love Travis Hunter. I love Deion Sanders. I love the whole Colorado, like the way, like the swagger and stuff like that. But there's no way a FCS team is giving you a run for their money.
Exactly.
Like you,
Mm-mm-mm.
you, you revamped this whole team. You went out there and got linemen. You went out there. You know, I don't know. The defense looked a little suspect. When I watched the game, they still looking a little suspect. Outside of, I really like their front four. Their front four is nice, but as far as the back end and stuff like that, they need to do something to upgrade that. Outside of Travis Hunter, they they're not that good, honestly. I mean, no, Shiloh's good. He's decent. I will say he's decent. But when I watched that game, Shador was he was
He was
incredible.
incredible.
Like I
Future Las Vegas Raiders QB.
I love Shador. I love the whole perfect timing.
Yeah, that song grew on me a little bit.
Yeah, I mean it's alright. I still don't like it, but I like the perfect timing part. But Shador and Travis Hunter balled out. But you got to give some credit to Jimmy Horn as well too. That boy be balling too, man.
Balled out. The leading receiver, almost 200 yards.
Yeah, like
Needed nearly two 200-yard receivers to barely beat North Dakota State.
I feel like they don't talk about Jimmy Horn enough. Like everything gets put on the spotlight gets put on Shador and Travis Hunter, but they got some playmakers on offense, man. I really like their tight end. I forgot his name, but he's pretty good. But I honestly, like, if I had to say something about Colorado, I feel like a team like North Dakota, you should be blown out. It shouldn't be close. There's no reason why that game should have been close like that. Now, if you're playing like a Colorado State, okay, I get it. Your rivals, you want but you're literally we go into this year thinking that Colorado could. They saying they could win the Natty this year, which I don't believe, but that's the way they was talking about Shador and Travis. But I look at it is, man, them boys gonna ball. Travis Hunter definitely, I definitely got him as winning Heisman this year. That boy's balling out. But you can't sleep on that boy McMillan in Arizona too.
Oh yeah,
he
just
going
went
off,
off.
man. Yeah, he just went off. I'm so mad I missed that game. I fell asleep on that game. I woke up, bro.
There was a lot of some college football 25. They say it's a damn near realistic. By the way, the stats I'm seeing,
did you
the
see
running back with 300 yards, 6 touchdowns.
Yes, yo, what's going on? Travis Hunter with 3 TDs, like Luther Burden from Mizzou, he had a good game too.
Milrow with like 6 touchdowns.
I mean, I told you Milrow was like that in real life too, but you didn't want to believe me.
He's tough, but let me see it against some comp. I don't want to see it against Western Kentucky.
I mean, you heard what TJ Finley was saying. He's popping shit, bro.
I mean, is he supposed to say, yeah, we're gonna get our ass kicked, but you know what? We're gonna go out there and try.
No, but you don't go out there and say this is not the same Alabama team that we used to seeing, and then you go out there and lose 6-3-0. Like you could at least score that.
He's got a point. There's no more Nick Saban, so technically it's not the same Alabama team.
But
no cap in his rap.
But you still got blown up by 63 points.
Shout out to defense for getting up like 2 90-yard touchdowns. And one of my guys, my favorite quarterback in college football, Cam Ward, balled out against Florida. Oh my God. He was amazing. I know he started off rough, or he had an early pick, and I was like, ugh, what was that? Because it was just like he broke out a 3 thing, tried to do a sidearm, and just flew over the receiver and got picked off. But then he teed up 3 passing touchdowns, 300 yards, and they had him throwing up the U in Florida.
I'm not gonna lie, that boy tough. He got a very big chance of winning the ACC this year. I mean, I like Cam Ward. I see him. I was seeing him working out over the summer with Shador. I think he was with Shador, Cam Ward. I think it was the QB from KJ Jefferson. They was with KJ Jefferson too. They always down there working out and stuff like that. So I like Cam Ward. I like what he's doing down there. Let's talk about Carson Beck, man. Let's talk about Carson Beck, that Georgia.
Oh, I don't want to talk.
Clemson game, man. What's going on, bro?
I need to call North Carolina Deputy Department so they can arrest Kate Klubnik because I can't have that man quarterback in my team anymore.
Honestly, I didn't really know too much about Clay, but I did hear he's the next. They were saying he's supposed to be a successor to Trevor Lawrence and all the boys at Clemson. That boy look ass. I'm sorry.
It's crazy because in college football, he balls out in college football, but he couldn't.
That's because they got him as a 91 overall.
They couldn't even get him screen. He couldn't even get screen passes. It was so bad.
You know who else didn't look that good to me?
Dylan Gabriel.
Him, but also a Noose from LSU. he was missing so many
Oh,
good.
Newsmere.
Yeah, he was missing so many wide open passes. I was like,
Yo,
holy
speaking of
shit.
that game, that might have been game of the week. That game was,
Yeah,
oh my
that
god.
game was good. That game was
Because
good. That
bro,
that
the
catch.
number 10 guy on USC, yo, he's crazy. He had the one handed catch, and then he
Oh
had the
yeah,
one
Hudson.
handed catch game winning.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then LSU just left up like a 20-yard touchdown run with 1 second left. It was a ridiculous.
Honestly, that's because they thought they was gonna pass the ball. So they was like, okay, and I think they safety just got ejected too. So like,
But he got hit for a targeting.
yeah, that morale just went down. It's just like, honestly, they was gonna lose either way. I think they was gonna hit that field goal, but they was good for putting that running back in the spot to go and win the game because they ain't trust the kicker. I think he missed like a 27-yard field goal earlier. Like he
But he
obviously
missed a
they didn't
chip
want
shot
him on the
before
field.
half.
Yeah, so I could definitely see why they didn't want him to kick the field goal.
Another one of my guys, Miller Moss. He balled out, man. 300 yards, 2 TDs. USC just produces great quarterbacks. So I wouldn't be surprised that man's number one someday. Give it a
Sam
couple years.
Bradford.
They had Sam Bradford, Sam Darnold. They had
Okay,
Caleb Williams
how
before.
they panned out?
Eh. No, he got drafted by the Jets. So that's no good quarterbacks get drafted by the Jets. They all rot.
Jordan Travis is gonna be good though. Once Aaron Rodgers leaves, he's gonna be
Once
good.
he leaves and gets rid of all his mushrooms, be good.
But my 5 quarterbacks that played this weekend, you already know I gotta put Millie first. You know it's Roll Tide over here, man. Roll Tide.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say Milrow. I'm gonna say I like the way my boy Quad Jones. Yeah, so I'm gonna say Milrow. I'm gonna say Miller Moss. I'm gonna say Cam Ward. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say
Shadur did great too.
honestly, I'm gonna put Shadur in it too. And then my 5th slot, honestly, you're probably gonna hate me for this, but I like the way Will Howard looked for Ohio
Will
State.
Howard.
Yeah,
Is he on Ohio State? Oh yeah, he's on Ohio State.
He
I
looks
was thinking
so
about
good.
Kyle McCord.
Yeah, McCollum McCoy. I forgot what
he
team
went to
was.
Kansas State, I think.
So him and Will Howard basically swapped teams.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was a trade.
It was a mid-season. It was a player-for-player trade.
But I don't know if you saw him, but him to Jeremiah Smith, I like that connection. They actually balled out early. They blew them out. So that would be my top 5 QBs that I think went off this week.
Mm-hmm. So back on the Colorado topic, Colorado got all this hype because last season they started 3-0, they were great, and then they finished with one more win and finished 4-8. They got all this hype. Shadur Sanders, perfect timing. Travis Hunter, the human cheat code, cover athlete Travis Hunter. Do you think that Colorado can finish with a winning record?
Absolutely.
I would have to see their schedule. I didn't really take a look at their schedule yet. Wait, can you pull it up? Can you pull up their schedule right now?
Let me see, because I remember they went to the Big Ten. Or no, they went to the Big Ten or Pac-12.
They in the Big Ten. No, Big 12. Big 12. Big 12.
All right, so they play Nebraska, Colorado State, Baylor, UCF, Kansas State, Arizona, Cincinnati, Texas Tech, Utah, Kansas, Oklahoma State.
Nebraska might get them a fight.
Nebraska could be really good this season.
Yeah, Nebraska could be pretty good. Baylor always.
UCF looked really good this week.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, UCF looked good. Cincinnati always very good on defense, so I'll have to see that game. I think they could win that game. I think they could pull off a dub for that game. Kansas State, I don't know. Kyle McCord is pretty good, but I'll have to see. Shadur, that's what I'm saying. Like Shadur and Travis Hunter alone not going to be able to get it done.
And then they're gonna have against Arizona. It's gonna be Travis Hunter versus McMillan. It could be a matchup.
Who you got winning that matchup?
McMillan. Unless if Travis Hunter's going for like 200 yards on offense, then definitely McMillan.
Yeah, because they're not gonna have him lined up against McMillan, especially because if he's going off on offense. I don't think they're doing that.
And then Kansas with was it Jason Daniels, the quarterback? He's really good.
Oh, Jalen Dane, he's good.
Jalen Daniels, yeah, he's broken on college football, man. I hate him.
But I mean, honestly, the Kansas is always good every year though. I don't know if you saw they cornerback Kobe Bryant.
Oh, Kobe Bryant, yeah, isn't he in? Oh, he's on the Seahawks, right? Oh no, yeah, he's on the Seahawks. Oh,
No, Kobe Bryant. He's a Kansas cornerback.
Oh, I'm thinking of Michael Jackson on the Seahawks. Yeah, Michael Jackson and Kobe Bryant. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's another Kobe Bryant. I think his with a C2, but I got him at CB2 in this draft. I got Will Johnson and I got Kobe Bryant as the top 2 CBs in his draft class.
So, boom, that was the college football topic for today. And now, going to our special pick points after podcast, Pick'em League. So we're gonna have a Pick'em League. We're gonna go through every single game of this NFL season. We're just gonna be picking who wins and who loses, and whoever out of all 4 of us, which me, Quaza, and Makai, will be either selecting if they want a points after podcast trophy or a points after podcast wrestling belt. So I got the week 1 schedule here. I'm gonna put my picks in. I want to let you guys know what your opinions are. So week 1, the Thursday night game, the Ravens playing the Chiefs.
I got the Ravens.
I got the Ravens too.
I got Pat Mahomes, man.
Speaking of that, I want to go over something after this segment. So I got the Ravens. And Quad got the Chiefs. And not week 2, game number 2 in Brazil, Friday night. Jordan Love versus Jalen Hurts.
Hurts.
I got to go with Love, man. Love Hurts.
Honestly, I got the Packers winning only because.
Yep.
And this is why I got them winning. I feel like Eagles are very they're not taking them very seriously. Because I was looking at the comments. They were talking about like how Brazil was like high crime and stuff. They was like, yeah, we're just trying to win a football game and get home. Like they just like overlooking them. Like it's like they're not even giving them thought. Like yeah, this might even be a tough battle. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't like that.
They better respect Jordan Love.
And I think Jordan Love gonna go out there and ball. I think this is my prediction. I think Jordan Love gonna throw for over 230 yards, 2 TDs, and I think he's gonna get over a 70% completion rate. That's my opinion. Because that Eagles defense is dog shit.
Romeo Doubs is gonna be cooking Quinyon Mitchell, Darius Slay, and then that white boy Cooper DeJean. Romeo Doubs 100-yard game.
Oh yeah, because James Bradbury got hurt for like 6 to 8 weeks, so he's not playing. I mean, they actually needed that though because they didn't want to play him anyway.
And then next we got the first Sunday game. We got the Steelers playing the Falcons. Low key, I got the Steelers winning this game because for some reason I feel like the Steelers are gonna like muck it up and win this game by like 18-16.
I got the Falcons.
Yeah,
it's just too much stuff going on in Pennsylvania. Because first of all, they don't even know who QB1. Even though they said Russell Wilson is QB1, I think it might be a switch mid through the season. They might put Justin Fields out there if Russell Wilson not playing as well. And outside of George Pickens, who they throwing the ball to? Roman Wilson?
Najee Harris, Jalen Warren.
I don't know, man.
The rest are nobodies.
Pittsburgh looking real 7-10-ish.
Man, they that sucks. They didn't get Aiyuk. They really needed that. I don't think Aiyuk wanted to play with Russell Wilson.
Yeah, they should have went
to play with either one of them. To be honest, I don't
Don't
think
worry.
Justin Fields and Russ are quarterbacks for the Steelers next year.
Justin Fields already had the starting job in Pittsburgh. He's the starting punt returner.
Yeah, he's gonna be the.
He got that job on lock.
Now, he gonna be the.
He gonna be playing wide receiver if Roman Wilson
he was playing wide
receiver too.
Right next to Lamar.
The next game, we got the Cardinals and the Bills. I got the Bills easily.
Yeah,
Cardinals.
I got the Bills.
Cardinals. Wow. It says it's saying that
I think-
6%
Is
of
Kyler
people.
starting? Is he gonna be back
Kyler,
week
yeah,
one?
he's starting.
Oh, then I might take Cardinals too.
I
Because
might
right
take
here
Cardinals. I think they might upset them first week.
it's
Yeah,
saying
because
6% are picking
the
up the Cardinals to win.
I think the Bills only because they got to get everything together still because a lot of this is still new for the rookies and things like that. Their defense isn't the same as last year. I think they pretty much got weaker during this offseason, so I definitely think the Cardinals have a chance.
Yeah, I feel like the Bills are gonna win this game like ugly. It's gonna be an ugly win they get.
It'll probably be like a field goal that they were supposed to make last year versus the Chiefs.
Keon Coleman masterclass, but he loses.
All right, next game we got the Titans and the Bears. Now I'm gonna buy into the Bears hype. I'm gonna say the Bears win this game.
Nah,
My goat,
I got
my
Kyle.
goat, Caleb Williams. I'm
I got
taking him
I
all
got
Kyle.
day, baby.
I
I
got
got
assessed man 18.
I got Kyle Livers only for like an upset.
So,
I
so
think
wait, so you taking the Titans?
I'm taking the Titans for an
Oh,
upset.
Mayo man in the Windy City.
Will Levis.
Next, you got the Patriots and the Bengals. Bengals, even without Jamar Chase, they're winning this
Bengals.
game.
Bengals.
Yeah, definitely Bengals.
Next
Jacoby
game,
Brissett throws a game winning, a game losing interception.
game losing pick six.
And that will have Drake May as a starter the following week. That's exactly how it's going to go.
Jacoby Brissett's gonna stink. Drake May comes in. Drake May's gonna stink. Joe Milton
Next
comes
week.
in. Joe Milton stinks. They're gonna call up Tom Brady. Next, you got the Texans and the Colts. Could be a sneaky good game. It's saying that
I got
90% are picking the Texans to win this game.
That's a
no,
divisional rival game, so
I got the Colts only because
I'm definitely taking that over.
I'm definitely taking the Colts though for sure.
Now I'm taking
They
the
got something to
Texans.
prove. They got something to prove. The Colts got something to prove.
Yeah, they're gonna have something to prove the next week because they're not winning that game.
Hey yo,
I'm gonna go with the Texans. I'm gonna trust CJ Stroud and the new threads. Next, the Jaguars and the Dolphins. 9% picking the Jaguars to win.
I got the Dolphins only because in the beginning of the season
They look like
Violent.
the 17-0 Patriots week, like 1 through 5.
yeah, and then they,
Honestly, I'm taking the Jaguars. I think they upset them.
nah. I think
It's the first week of the season. You just never know what happened, and
Nah,
it's gonna be some
what
upsets.
happened, but
There's gonna be some upsets on there.
oh, definitely gonna be some upsets. But
Yeah.
that one gonna
I'm
be
scared. Like, who's guarding Tyreek on the Jaguars? I can't
Tyson
name a single
Campbell?
core. And the rest, who's guarding Jalen Waddle? And the rest are
Jesus.
nobodies.
I don't know.
Jeez.
I don't know. After Tyson Campbell,
Who's stopping
Jesus.
Devon Achane and Raheem Mostert?
I mean, they got Trayvon Walker and Josh Allen Hines.
Josh Hines Allen.
So. Is Josh Hines Allen?
Yeah, so because he don't want to be referred to as the quarterback anymore. He had to
That's
trademark
crazy.
his name. And next week, the Saints and the Panthers. I got the Saints winning this game. They're at home.
I think the Saints win.
I think Derek Carr loses to
This is the
right
starting
now.
job week 1.
But listen. Let me tell you why. They're gonna start that boy Spencer Rattler. It's gonna be a weird score like 18-17. It's gonna be something crazy like that. It's gonna be a boring game, and the Panthers somehow pull that shit out. Pause.
Honestly, I can see the Panthers winning, but I don't know. It's too early in the season. I think they still
I
gotta
only say
find
they
their
winning
identity.
because I only see them winning because Derek Carr is their starter. Like I got him down for like 4 interceptions and 4 TDs.
Hey, respect Derek Carr, man. He's a solid quarterback.
Yeah, like his brother was.
When they ban eyeliner, that's when Derek Carr's gonna get benched.
Yeah.
Eyeliner.
I didn't even see how he's still a starter, but
they paid him $100 million to come over there. Thought he was the last piece.
they Russ too.
They should have traded for Daniel Jones.
They should have definitely traded for Daniel Jones.
Don't worry, they can get him next season.
They definitely could have him next season.
Daniel Jones gonna have
Nah, they're not going after. They got Spencer Rattler.
He's gonna have seafood boils.
He'll be a good backup for somebody.
Rattler's gonna mentor.
I wouldn't mind Daniel Jones for Derek Carr trade.
For Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Yo.
Taking on that contract?
Yeah, that's crazy.
His contract not as bad as Daniel Jones though.
Nah.
It's like a $20 million more.
Because I could see us like let's just say supposedly we do good next season, right? Well, this season. we could use Derek Carr as like a bridge QB in order to get a QB in the next draft. But I think this draft class is going to be loaded than we think, though. You're going to have
QB heavy.
you're gonna be
It's
Shadur.
definitely QB and running back heavy.
You're gonna have Shadur. You're gonna have
Quinn, Carson Beck,
Carson Beck,
Milrow.
Quinn, Milrow. You're gonna have Cam Ward. You're gonna have Nooses come out this year.
Nah, I think he's got one more year.
Miller Moss. No, Miller Moss got like one more year too. But it's a bunch of QBs coming. Oh, Jalen Daniels coming out too.
Kyle McCord could come out, but
Will Howard.
Who's drafting Kyle McCord? Maybe in the 6th.
I don't know, bro.
The Patriots.
They got like 7. They got like 7 QBs under 25 now.
Bro, you know what they gonna do? Drake may throw one interception. Here come, Milton. Yep. Then they might pick Bill Zappi back up and start him. We don't know.
I think they might trade Joe Milton though.
I know Bailey Zappi's in the Chiefs now.
They might trade for him. They might send him a 2028 7th round pick for Zappi.
The next game, we got the Minnesota Vikings playing the New Jersey Giants. 77% picking the Vikings.
Man.
I'm gonna pick the Giants.
I got Daniel Jones in the Giants.
Whoever wins this week will determine how I pick their games for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I threw a couple of them in there that I really truly don't believe for real, but
let's hope we can beat the Vikings next week. You got our next game, Raiders and Chargers. I'm sleeping through this one. Picking the Chargers.
Chargers
easily.
Raiders.
The
divisional game.
Gonna win, and
it's a divisional game. It can go
out.
either way, bro.
Nah.
And they both ass.
The Chargers gonna win. Devontae Adams is gonna, one out. He's going to New York Jets with his cousin, Aaron Rodgers. Facts.
Gardner Minshew's gonna throw like 3 hospital passes the first drive to Devontae Adams. He's gonna request a trade.
You gotta remember the Raiders got.
He gonna be like every game I get fucked up.
They think they about to have another Minshew mania. With Gardner Minshew, that's not gonna work out.
Bro, he played good for the Colts last year, bro. Don't do that.
Oh,
you on the Raiders now.
You on the Raiders.
Like they almost could have made the playoffs. If they didn't lose week 18, they could have went to the playoffs.
I mean, he throws a better ball. They won the division. Gardner Minshew.
I mean, you're right, but I mean that's why he been a backup though. So
he's not really a good starter. That's why
I mean, he better than Daniel Jones.
He's definitely a Hall of Fame backup QB. I give him that.
Nick Foles Part 2.
The next game, Denver Broncos playing the Seattle Seahawks.
Seattle. 195.
Upset of the week.
Seattle. I got Seattle by 8.
Bo Nix is gonna game manage his way to a win.
Hell no.
Bo Nix is not gonna be as good as you think he is. I'm telling you right now.
He's gonna be mid. I feel like he's gonna be Kirk Cousins with wheels. That's what I think his ceiling is.
His ceiling is, offensive coordinator. New York Jets.
He's got Drew Brees.
Assistant coach.
Assistant coach. That's when the Jets moved to Oakland because they tired of the Giants.
His job after 4 years is gonna be Pep Boys.
Not even Pep
Boys. He could be coaching. He gonna be an offensive coordinator for a high school somewhere.
He gonna be working at JC Penney.
He's gonna be coaching the Bayonne Bees. Our next game, we got them boys going to Cleveland, the America's game of the week.
I definitely got Cleveland winning.
Give me Cleveland by 70.
CD get locked up by Denzel Ward.
Myles Garrett might have to cover CD Lamb.
Dak Prescott got a point to prove. He want that bread.
They is not paying him $70 million. They might as well trade for
Prescott is about to. I'm telling y'all, if he ain't win MVP last season, he gonna win it this year. He's about to go off this year. I'm telling you, my boy Dak about to turn up. Dak
Prescott to throw 40 TDs, 5,000 yards, and a 9-8 record, baby. Cause they don't got no defense.
He gonna be 10-7 this year.
Nah, Dak about to ball up.
Just to lose first round again.
Yep. Well, listen, at least he made it there. You feel me?
I'm saying that's not enough to get paid $70 million.
It's been a while since Dak Prescott missed the playoffs, so maybe it's this year.
He's a baller, bro.
He's a baller, but he can't get past the first round.
I mean, his defense led up like 50 points the first round.
Okay, how would you like this? Would you trade for Dak Prescott? Like
Yes.
If I have a winning if I could have a winning situation, yeah, I would. If I'm
Yeah,
the
I
Raiders, I'm
definitely
trading
would
for
trade
Dak
for Dak.
Prescott.
like I'm
If I'm
saying,
the
like
Raiders,
they was like, I want Bo Nix, and I give you Dak.
I wouldn't do it because the Broncos are in no position to win right now. If I'm the Raiders, who just got Max Crosby, Christian Wilkins, Devontae Adams, all those dudes, I'd do it. If I'm the Raiders, because I don't got no QB.
In all reality, I would trade for Dak. I'm not gonna lie. Dak is not an ass quarterback.
He's a really good quarterback.
He's really a good quarterback.
Doesn't show up on the biggest
He just
stages.
get nervous in the playoffs.
Black Kirk Cousins.
If he can't show up in Dallas, he definitely not showing up in New York.
I think he would do a better job in New York.
How? We have a bigger media market. What?
Yeah, but I'm saying period, like player wise. We don't have a quarterback that's going to throw 40 touchdowns.
Honestly, I'd rather go get Jalen Moreau or Cam Ward at quarterback next year.
So
Because he's bro.
I
First of
would do
all,
that too, but I'm saying you said if you wanted, would you trade for Dak? My answer is yes. You didn't
but I'm
say
saying
would I wait another year?
no. I know what you're saying. I'm just saying like I'd rather like I wouldn't trade for him only because like if you trade for him, you gotta sign him too. So you gotta sign him to what he wants. He's gonna want like $50 to $60 million in money every year. I'm not paying him that much.
If you could you could pull a freaking what's it called, Atlanta. You could keep Dak and then draft a quarterback still.
Yeah. So what was the whole point of? So you're not gonna pay him?
No, they just paid Kirk Cousins and picked Penix in the first round.
That's
I
still,
mean that's true, but now you got Dak for the next 4 years, and then
You got
yo,
Dak for the next 4 years, and you got a quarterback learning from Dak because Dak is not a terrible quarterback. Like yet again, he's not ass. He'll probably
Right.
give you like 4,500 and like 30 touchdowns a season. He's a
with
player.
Neighbors and Hyatt and Wandell, yeah, he definitely can.
He would do that. He would.
Definitely
And
do it.
He'll probably run a couple in, but I don't really care about that.
I'm
But
just scared about the O line though. He has had a great O
he
line
has
his whole
yeah.
career.
Dallas is known for having a good
The
O line.
1 year with the battle line, the man broke his whole leg.
Right. But
So
that
next,
wasn't even. He rushed. He ran the ball.
oh yeah,
And
that
he
was against the
broke his leg.
Giants.
He ran the ball. And he broke his leg, and it was right.
That's why he's always balling out against the Giants because they broke his leg.
Yeah, Logan Ryan broke his leg.
I mean, honestly,
next,
that wasn't on purpose.
That wasn't
though. It was
Logan's
just the
fault.
way.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault though. It was an accident.
our next game we got the Commanders against the Buccaneers. Give me the Buccaneers by 70.
Wait, what you said Buccaneers versus?
I got the
Commanders.
Commanders in the upset.
I got Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield, baby.
Yo, imagine my pick
Oh,
hit.
you.
Buccaneers by 70.
By 70 is ridiculous. But I got
Nah,
him.
70 is crazy. They're not
Vita
losing by 70 no more.
Vita Vea, 9 sacks
Oh, this
minimum.
Week, this
Hell
week one.
no. He's not even that good.
Who blocking?
Definitely-
Who's blocking for the Commanders?
I don't know what their center is, but
Exactly. The
getting
rest
no
are nobodies.
nah. But I don't know. The Commanders got better on the offensive line though.
I think I still
Honestly,
got the Commanders.
since they got Jaden Daniels this year, they should go out the O line next year.
They should have did it this draft, but they drafted a tight end before a lineman this draft,
They got Ben Sinnott.
and then they let
what the
their
fuck?
second best receiver go.
Not even that's bothering me. That's not even the worst part of the draft. The worst part of the draft was the Raiders drafting the tight end last year, first round, and then the next year
Nah,
drafted
they
another tight end.
panicked. They panicked on that pick.
The
They
Broncos
panicked.
screwed them.
They heart hurt. Like they heart. was
Nah,
hurt.
they panicked. It was like, oh shit, they took Michael Penix. Who we gonna take now?
Because the Raiders coach said they really wanted Penix at that pick. Atlanta said, nah. He's coming to the band, though.
Yo,
And then
but
McCarthy dropped.
Out of all the people you could have took in that pick, you take Brock Bowers. Like
That was
like
I personally think that was
such
like
a panic
personal.
pick. Like
That
Hey,
was
they
personal against the Chiefs. They was like, man, if somebody screwed me over, I'm screwing them somebody else over.
Hey, they got one of the best receiving rooms in the NFL. You got Adams, Myers, Brock Bowers. I don't know who's throwing the ball, but on paper, that's really good. So shout out to them.
nah,
So-
they definitely gonna be set for the next like 5 years once they get a quarterback.
Once they get that 4th-round pick for Devontae Adams, they'll be set.
Shador's gonna go there.
Nah, I'm not. I don't think Dion gonna allow it. he already said like he don't want to
He's
go.
coming to Colorado.
First he came.
He
First
gonna
he
Mile
pull
came
it.
high.
out.
Nah, he gonna pull a Rich Paul with Bronny. He gonna be like, oh, if he don't go, he going to the flag football league.
Nah, because first of all, then he says, y'all ain't see when he said he didn't say that? But I know he said it, but
He
you didn't
definitely
see
said
when
it.
he tried to say, oh, I didn't say that.
He
He said
definitely
He
that
said,
said
shit.
that.
he said it. No, he said that bullshit, but I don't know. Maybe
Oh
he
my
might let him
God.
go. We'll see during the draft.
If he go to Las Vegas, that would be tough.
Yeah, like
Fl-
that's,
Florida
I'll see him
State
in
down
Oakland.
14-0 to Boston College.
Oof,
Fraudulent State University.
niggas ass.
Our next game, we got the Rams and the Lions, the rematch of the playoff game. Give me the Lions.
I got the Rams. Matt Stafford, baby.
Jared Goff might destroy that defense
Puka
because
goes off for 150.
I would need Puka to go off for 150,
You
but
got, oh yeah.
I got, I definitely got the Lions stuff.
no
My
more
boy
Aaron
Jared
Donald.
Goff, he the king of Detroit right now.
I mean, but they got Kyron Williams and Blake Corum now.
So,
What you mean? They
They
both
just
good
lost
running
Aaron
backs.
Donald. They just lost their best player in the team franchise.
I mean, yeah, but
yo, they about like you feel me? Like the Lions
they
don't
got.
got Montgomery and Gibbs,
I mean, yeah, but
and they
who
just lost Aaron
at the end of
Donald.
the day, whose weapons are better?
The Lions.
The
No,
Lions, for sure.
wide
J-Mo,
receiver,
J-Mo, Amon Ra.
J-Mo,
Puka,
Amon-Ra,
Cooper.
Laporta, Gibbs, Montgomery,
I'm saying you got
and they got
Puka,
Tim Patrick.
you got Puka, you got oh shit.
Yeah.
They
You
got they
got
got
Puka,
Coo- they,
you
they got
got
Cooper
Puka, you
Cup.
got Cooper Cup,
You got
Kyron, and the
Whittington.
rest are nobodies.
No,
There's
you got
nobody else
Whittington.
in there.
You got
They got
Whittington.
who?
Winnington. Winning who?
Whittington, yeah. He been going off in preseason. They're gonna start his ass. They tight end. They
Yo,
still got
Higby?
what's his name?
Higby?
Higby. He tough. They got Blake Corum and they got Kyron Williams.
listen, you brought up the same three people. Let them stay where they at. The Lions
Well,
about to cook them.
I said Cooper, Puka, Higby,
That's if
Blake
Cooper
Corum, and
play.
Kyron.
That's if Cooper play, and that's if Puka play.
Cooper and Puka is gonna play.
Puka's hurt still.
Pook and Coop.
No, not really.
He's still hurt.
And you
No, he's
got
not. So why
Amon-Ra,
you traded for him?
Laporta,
Huh?
Jamison Williams.
Why you traded for him then?
Because I didn't realize he was still hurt until I look at the trade like, oh, that's what he was trying to do. That's why he wanted to get rid of him so bad.
Amon-Ra, J-Mo, Laporta, Gibbs, Montgomery, Tim Patrick. I know
Not
they got
even that.
somebody.
Look
The
at the
rest are
Lions deep.
nobodies.
Look at the Lions defense. Not even their offense. Look at their defense.
They definitely upgraded on the defense.
That defense is ridiculous.
Terrion Arnold for Defensive Player of the Year. Oh, Rookie of the
Aiden,
Year. My fault. Rookie.
Aiden Hutchinson,
Aiden Hutchinson
MVP.
about to have like the most sacks against the Rams. He's about to have like 5.
And the last game of the week, Monday night, Aaron Rodgers comeback tour versus the Niners.
Give me
I got
Achilles. Give me Achilles, man.
I got Aaron Rodgers saying Hud again his ACL blow up. Give me
I
the
got
49ers.
I got Flock Purdy.
I got
Flock
game
Purdy.
manager Purdy. I
I
I
got
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 Purdy.
Jets.
Purdy.
I got Jets. It's gonna be a defensive battle for sure, though.
I got the check down master Purdy, man.
Those 5-yard passes to Debo
Those 5
CMC
But you didn't say that when Bo Nix was doing it though.
because he has nowhere near the talent as because it's the NFL and college. Everyone looks good in college passing the ball.
Bro, y'all literally have Troy Franklin. Throw that bitch up to him.
He's not even
That's
good enough to
serious.
get the third. He's not even good enough to get the wide receiver 3 spot. That's sad.
That's because y'all like I don't think a lot of people understand what it takes to be on a roster, bro. If
Because
you
Sean
don't get the
Payton's a rough
if
coach.
I don't throw the ball to you the whole game, how do I expect to move up? Because I'm not, you're not getting the ball. I'm not getting the ball. So you got to
See
figure
Word.
that one out.
Troy Franklin only had 3 catches this preseason.
Yeah,
They're rough.
but in all reality, if you not throwing the ball to him, what you want him to do? That's not his fault. That's Bo Cox's fault.
Wow.
Bo Dix.
Bo Dix. Yeah.
Big Knicks energy.
Mm,
Never.
He gonna be on the bench.
So that is our picks for week 1 winners. Make sure you guys do that every week, because if you miss a week, say goodbye to your chance of winning that trophy. You're gonna be 16 games behind.
You bet.
All right, next thing I got here is a trivia, another one. So I just did earlier the top 10 touchdown catch leaders. And this one, the top 10 leaders in passing touchdowns. Can you guys guess all of them? And you guys get
Let's
3
last
strikes each.
last season or
Last season,
okay?
top 10 QBs
Passing, right?
passing touchdowns.
All right. Ready to
Jordan
go?
Love.
Number 2, Jordan Love.
You had to throw that in there.
Yep.
Shroud.
CJ Stroud not here. That's 1 strike for Za.
Oh wow.
Dak is number 1 with 36
Josh.
touchdown passes.
Josh.
Josh Allen, number 5, 29.
Mahomes went through 24.
Yeah, of course you know that, right?
Of course I do, Nick. Trying to think. I don't know the other ones.
Tua.
Tua, number 6 with 29 touchdown passes. I'll say number 10 has 25 touchdown passes.
Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy, number 3 with 31.
I'm gonna say
So we got number 4, number 7, number 8, number 9, and number 10.
Geno Smith.
That's 1 strike. So you both got 1 strike. Gino had 20.
Matthew Stafford.
Just sure he was number 11. That's 2 strikes for Za.
I'm trying to think about the starting quarterbacks. My whole
You want me to give out a hint?
no. Don't help me with a motherfucking thing.
One of them should be a gimme, kind of.
Lamar. Nah. I ain't say that.
Because Lamar.
Lamar threw like 14 touchdown passes last year.
Yeah,
And 1
ran 90
MVP.
of them.
I'm gonna say. Wait, who was that?
So I'll give you the guys you already said. You said Dak, you said Love, you said Purdy, you said Josh, you said Tua. Those are all the names that were correct.
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff, number 4 with 30.
Y'all can't see me?
All right, there you go.
Yeah, I can see
One
that.
of these, one of these guys constantly gets slandered on this podcast by Qua.
I don't know. I really slander.
He gets slandered.
Yeah, I really
Derek Carr.
Number 10, Derek Carr. With
Derek
25
Carr.
touchdown passes.
Derek Vehicle. Hey, yo.
Derek
Wow.
DMV.
Oh, no, I don't want to say this and not get shrunk out.
We got 1 more strike left, Zal.
Baker Mayfield.
Number 7, 28 TD passes.
Oh, that's tough.
What number
So
we
you
got
got
now?
So you need 2 more left. You got 8 and 9 left. Zai has 2 strikes. Qua has 1.
I'm trying to think of the starting quarterbacks. I really don't,
But last year was a really mid quarterback season for everybody.
to be honest. To be completely honest.
The MVP had like 20 total touchdowns. Ridiculous.
Oh,
You wish Jordan Love had 2-time MVP on his name.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ. I'm having the complete, brain spasm. I don't even remember the teams in the NFL right now. I'm crying. There's not nobody in Pittsburgh.
I'm gonna say
I'll say one of these guys. You said his name, but you didn't give him as an answer.
Mahomes?
Mahomes, number 8 with 27.
Oh.
Hmm.
Yeah, cool.
So the last one, number 9. Some people say it's fraudulent. His touchdown passing.
Jalen Hurts?
Nope, he's not up here. That's 2 strikes for both of you guys. You got 1 more strike left.
Oh, ooh.
you said it's fraudulent.
Most people say that his passing touchdown stat was very fraudulent. All right, whoever gets it, I'll say you guys win this. Whoever gets the last name.
Trevor Lawrence.
That's your final guess.
Yeah, he probably beat
Yeah.
me on that.
Nope, Trevor Lawrence at 21.
Oh, snap, yo.
So if you get this name, you
You
win.
said fraudulent?
Like the stats look better than his play.
Damn it.
Oh, I can't talk.
Can't say it. You gotta see if
Yeah,
you guessed it.
I
I'm
know who it
fucked right.
is too.
I'm fucked right now because I'm really having a serious brain fart.
Wait, do you call him fraudulent?
Yes, I called his stats fraudulent last season.
I know who it is. I know who
Because
it is.
I used to bring this guy all the way. Last season, he bring up his stats to compare it to Mahomes.
Yeah, I'm having a brain fart because he bring up a lot of quarterbacks to compare it to Mahomes.
All right, I'm gonna give you a 15-second shot clock. 15, 14, 13,
I might have been.
12, 11, 10. You about to take a violation?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a volley because I'm having a brain fart. I really don't know.
I'll give you one more hint. He is an AFC quarterback, starting AFC quarterback.
Herbie?
That's your, nope, it wasn't Justin Herbert. You want to say it, Zah?
Nah, you can say it.
Russell Wilson.
Oh shit! Yeah, and I said,
I was gonna, yo, as soon
What
as
the
he said, oh yeah, I be calling him fraudulent. I already knew who it was already.
you know what it was? You know what it was? I'm saying it's no quarterback in Pittsburgh earlier.
And I looked at the camera. I was like, technically, yeah, he's in Pittsburgh.
Because I'm thinking about Denver quarterback. I'm like, ain't no quarterback on Denver right now. Fucking Russell Wilson. Wow. Wow.
The next five were Stafford, Jackson, Hurts, Stroud, and Lawrence. And Sam
I
Howell.
really think that's fucked up. I did that, yo.
So, boom,
Fuck.
the next topic we got on today's slate. You guys got any hot take for week 1 that could happen?
Hot take.
Daniel Jones could throw 4 TDs.
Wow.
You know what's crazy? As much as I talk about Daniel Jones, I want him to throw 4 touchdowns. I'm tired of losing. I want that nigga to throw 5 touchdowns. I really do. So hopefully he does. I got hot take. Aaron Rodgers, worst game of his career. Week
I thought you were
1.
going to say another ACL injury.
Nah, we already know
Because
that's coming. That's gonna be the worst week of his
Because
career.
the guy that popped his ACL originally is playing on San Fran now on Monday night again. So
Wow.
the stars are aligning. So my hot take, I think Bo Nix upsets in Seattle. He's going to game manage his way to a victory. And I think Josh Allen's going to have like 5 total touchdowns against that Cardinals defense.
I got Bryce Young 3 TDs.
Bryce Shield 3 TDs. You got any hot takes, Zah?
I think Daniel Jones is gonna throw 4 TD passes, and I think this might be a little bit like crazy, but I think Josh Allen loses by 13 points.
Damn. It's a lot of praise. That Cardinals. So I got one more trivia here. One more trivia.
Okay.
It's just like what we did last time, but it's with
Oh.
rushing touchdowns this time.
Oh my God.
And this is with running backs and QBs. So I'll give you guys that. 3 strikes again. I'm gonna see who gets the most correct out of both of you guys.
Okay.
All right, Zai, you want to start?
I'm gonna let Quad start.
All right.
Most running touchdowns last season.
Most rushing touchdowns last season.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to think about all the running backs now.
Got a lot of them. Some of them run, some of them catch.
Actually, can I
Some of them
start?
might even.
Yeah,
Some of them might even throw.
Start.
David Montgomery,
David
Yeah,
Montgomery's number
that's what I was
6 with 13 TDs.
Kyron
+1
Williams,
goes out. Number 8 with 12. So I got 2 points already.
CMC,
CMC number 4 with 14. He already got 3.
You better blow me out the order with this one because I'm lost.
Jamal Williams.
No,
He's not here. That's a strike.
he
Brother.
only had 1 touchdown.
Yeah, 1 touchdown. Week 18.
In victory formation. Damn. Lamar
Some of these,
Jackson.
Lamar
Oh,
Jackson not up here. That's
Josh,
DeAndre
one strike for
Swift.
Josh
each.
Allen.
Josh Allen's up here, number 2 with 15 rushing TDs. And you
DeAndre
said
Swift.
Damon
he's not up
Pierce.
here. So both of you
Jalen
guys got a
Hurts.
strike. All right, so
Pierce
Jalen
not
Hurts
up
is up
there?
here. Pierce not up there. So it's 4. Jalen Hurts is up here. It's 4-1 now. Zai got 4, Quag got 1. You both got 2 strikes.
Dang, we got strikes quick. We got
I, s-
strikes.
I say there's one really obvious name left, and then there's some other ones that are like you wouldn't like. Yeah, I don't think you guys are gonna get number 1. I don't think you're gonna get number 1. He had 18 rushing touchdowns.
18.
Goal line demon.
What?
Is Nick? No, never mind.
But Saint Nick Chubb.
Yeah, you about to fuck that one up for sure. Goal line demon.
Is Jalen Warren up there?
You really want that to be your final guess?
No, I don't.
What does I say? His final guess. I'm on mine. I ain't even gonna care. Go ahead, Zach.
I'm gonna say. Wait,
There's
is
an obvious one in here.
Jameer Gibbs got a no. Devon A Chain. No. I mean, no. Raheem Mostert. My fault.
That's number 1, Raheem Mostert.
Let's go.
So it's 5-1 right now. 5 Zai,
Oh.
1 Qua.
I'm about to. Damn.
I say there's one really.
Najee Harris.
He up there?
Najee Harris number 13. That's your 3rd strike.
Oh shit.
So
I'm
Qua
about
can
to
clear
just
the
start
board and
naming
tie the
shit.
game.
I'm
So
about to
there's
start-
one really obvious one that just got traded this offseason.
Aaron Jones?
You really want that to be your final guess?
Bro, no.
No.
Some would say a king just got traded this
Oh, Derrick
offseason.
Henry. That's my
Derrick
first
Henry.
guess with the 18 touchdowns.
I mean, he
Another
didn't get
guy.
traded though. He signed there.
He signed there for
Oh, he
sure.
signed it. My fault. And then another one is he's another goal line demon that got traded this offseason too.
Oh, I know what it is.
I don't want to say this one and I get it wrong.
So there's one
Okay,
one guy
does
that
he
was
wear 28?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking about too.
no, he doesn't wear 28.
He wear 8. Do he wear 8?
No,
All right.
I think he wears his jersey number and his last team he just played for was like in the 30s.
Oh, I know what it is.
Someone's call him his nickname the Bus.
The bus. Yeah, the bus. That bus crashed because I don't even know.
He went to. Never mind, I can't say it.
He went to a team with a new coach.
And it's very warm out there.
All right, let's go. Let's try to get another one. One guy just came off his rookie season and was a really good running back for his team.
Is he the starter or is he a
He's
1A,
definitely the
1B?
starter. He's definitely.
He's not a 1A, 1B?
He shares the backfield, but he's definitely the number 1.
Yo, if I say this running back and it's wrong, I think I might swing. Because he definitely was 1A, 1B.
First round running back last year.
It got to be Gibbs.
It's Jahmyr Gibbs, number 10, with 10 TDs. You got number 8, and you got number 9, and number 5 left, and that's it. So it's 5-3 right now.
Damn, why am I having a fucking brain fart like this?
One of them is a well-known, not a well-known, he's a name that you should know. Plays in a nice weather area.
The bus.
I don't know who the fucking bus is.
Jersey number 1.
I don't know who the fucking bus is right now. I don't give a fuck about no bus right now.
I'm talking about the number 9. He plays in a good weather. He plays with a handsome QB. Where's number
ETN.
1? ETN. So you got the last ones, the bus, to tie the game.
I don't know who the fucking bus is. I really don't know who the bus is.
But you know who the bus is, bro.
But I don't know who the bus is, bro.
Bro, when we say the name, you gonna know who he is, bro.
I never heard nobody. Jerome Bettis
bro.
was the bus. That was the original bus. I don't know who the fuck this bus is.
No, but his name is Bus.
Blank the bus. First name, the bus, last
Gus
name.
the bus?
Gus
No.
Edwards?
It can't be Gus the Bus. It can't. That don't even sound right. It's Gus. It's Gus.
It's Gus Edwards.
It's for real.
Yeah.
Cool name, yo. Like what? What? What?
That's the bus.
Gus the Bus. They need to take that away from him. Like for sure. Jerome Bettis is the only bus I know. That's the only bus I know. I don't. Y'all can't give me this trivia games no more. I'm not a good
Well,
test taker.
I had one more. It's a little bit easier.
I'm
I
not
had
going.
one last. It's passing yards. Should
Oh,
be a lot easier.
I think
Brock
I
Purdy.
got Dak Prescott, Josh Allen. You got
All right. That's
you got
2 for
Tua.
Qua, 1 for Za. That's
You
3
got
for Qua,
you
1 for
got
Za.
you got Jared Goff.
That's 4 for Qua, 1 for Za.
You got CJ,
That's 5.
Jordan Love.
That's 6. It was clearing the board. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8.
I ain't say
Jared
Dak.
Goff.
I said
You
Dak.
already said Jared Goff. You already said
That's
Dak.
Pat.
Pat Mahomes is there, number 7. So you got number 9
Yeah,
and number
he
10
know.
left.
Uh, uh,
Justin Herbert.
Brock Purdy.
You already said Brock Purdy. Justin Herbert's not up here.
Uh, who are the other quarterbacks in the NFL?
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. Yep.
Jalen Hurts not up here.
Matthew Stafford.
Not up here. Both these quarterbacks play in the same state.
Russ.
Oh,
No Russell Wilson.
Sam Howell.
Not Sam Howell.
What was
Really?
State?
No Sam Howell.
I'm surprised Sam Howell not up there.
I said Patrick though already. So
You said Pat Mahomes. It's just 9 and number 10 left.
9 and 10. I didn't know the quarterbacks I said already.
So you said Tua, Jared Goff, Dak Prescott, Josh Allen, Brock Purdy, Patrick Mahomes, Jordan Love, C.J. Stroud.
Damn, I wiped this board out. I ain't gonna lie, so I ain't gonna. I need a hint.
They both play in the same state, and they're in like different conferences. One's in the NFC, one's in the AFC. Let me see. One of them made the playoffs last year. The other one didn't.
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence, number 10.
Because he didn't make the playoffs.
Take those hints for the last guy in the NFC.
They play in the same state.
Play in the same state. One made the playoffs. One didn't. One's in the AFC. One's in the NFC.
Baker Mayfield.
Oh, Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield's the last one. So that was the trivia I got. You guys got any other topics you want to talk about?
Yeah, the Josh.
You want to talk about the Josh Jacobs? Yeah, you want to talk about the Josh Jacobs situation. So I'm gonna let you take the floor.
So there's some rumors going around that Josh Jacobs basically declined the New York Giants offer to sign him. $4 million more that he actually signed with the Packers because he said he didn't like the New York media. He said he didn't like the artificial turf. He said he wasn't a big fan of the lifestyle. He said he wasn't a big fan of the city. And everybody was talking about it, how Joe Shane didn't want to go sign a running back. First of all, I think Josh Jacobs is 2 years younger than Saquon Barkley is, right? Honestly, if you ask me, I would have loved Josh Jacobs on the team because it's not really an upgrade, I would say, because nobody's going to be like Saquon Barkley when it comes to talent. But Josh Jacobs is definitely, I feel like, a top 10 running back in this league when he's healthy. He showed it last year with his 3 TDs in one game. But when I heard this news, I didn't believe it at first. I'm like, it went on hard. I was watching Hard Knocks and it wasn't saying that we was targeting Josh Jacobs, and then like I think our main targets was Swift, Singletary, and I think Eckler. I believe. So I was confused about it. So I'm like, we never targeted Josh Jacobs. But I did some searching, and I was just like, we really did. Like, we actually did target him, man. It's crazy how like I would like it made me mad because like I didn't like how our turf and our lifestyle of like New York and stuff like that. Because like you would think somebody would come to New York because how you know how New York is, like it's a very nice state and stuff like that. But he also was saying something about the taxes as well. Like the taxes is way higher than the in Wisconsin where Packers play at. So I was mad, but at the same time, he still would have been very expensive to get because if we would have did that, we wouldn't be able to sign the free agent that we did. Like we signed two linemen to some contracts. We signed Devin Singletary. We signed Dory Jackson, and we also had money to in order to play with in order to get Brian Burns. If we would have got John Jacobs, none of this stuff would have happened. So I feel like I'm not gonna say I'm happy that he didn't come, but at the same time, like we really would have had no cash space if we would have signed that contract. And plus, we didn't get McKinney back too. So once McKinney seen that we paid him, and we didn't pay Saquon, it's just like, wow, like you're not gonna sign me. But I like that Xavier McKinney came back to us and was like, "Are they gonna sign this offer?" Before he eventually signed with the Packers. So how I look at it is like, yeah, I would have loved Josh Jacobs, but sometimes you gotta let talent walk. Like I'm glad that he's with the Packers now because now he actually got a chance to win now instead of in the next 2 years.
The problem is we don't have a good history with running backs in the media, so I don't blame him for not wanting to come to the New York Giants because look what we did to Tiki. Not even the running backs; it's our best players. Period. Whoever is like a curse. We get a good player on our team, and then all of a sudden it don't turn out good. You got Tiki, you got Odell who went through that, you got Jason Pierre-Paul who went through that. You got all these great players,
That damn
Eli,
firework.
all these great players come
He
play for
gelling.
New York. Huh?
He gelling. He
Who?
said when you said Jason Pierre-Paul, he said that damn firework.
Anyway, we have good players that come to our team, and the media destroys them always. What happens is the media they never side with the player, so the player could be doing whatever he can for the organization. As soon as you have a bad game, he needs to be cut. I heard he was a cancer to the team. He was already. It's never that deep. We always take things and then just expand. Don't blame nobody for just not wanting to come, especially the talent. I wouldn't go play for the Giants either, and I don't blame any of the good players for leaving them because the media is definitely out of control. Some players deserve that, like Daniel Jones. Some players really deserve. Some players really deserve that. Like we have a mediocre quarterback, that we're paying,
I don't
and
know.
if he has a terrible season next year, guess what? They're gonna fire Shane. They're gonna fire, everybody. They're gonna clear
How
house.
much you want? How much you want to bet $50 on it that they don't buy? They don't
They're
fire
gonna
him.
they're gonna clear the whole house. They've been
Yeah.
they've been doing it for 6 years. They're gonna clear the whole house.
I feel like if Daniel Jones has a really bad season, they'll fire Joe Shane.
They
Yeah, I don't
should.
think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna get rid of Dable. Dable's a
Yeah,
good
Dable's gonna
coach.
They
stay.
want a good coach. He's a great coach.
He's the king of New York.
He's a great coach, even though he been taking those drugs to lose that weight. But he's a great coach.
Ozempic user.
Worry about
Abuser.
Sean Payton hitting bombs.
Hey,
He's getting
Sean
fired.
Payton got a Super Bowl.
He's getting fired.
Left wrist on Blink
What's
Blau,
the?
right wrist on Blizzard, baby.
Yeah, it's gonna be real blizzard, right? It's gonna be cold in his house, sitting there
With
by
a
himself.
Super Bowl ring. It's gonna get real cold.
He's not getting a super. He's
He
not
already got
winning
one.
with. He's
He
not
gonna be
winning
like,
with both
damn.
dicks.
He gonna be like, damn. Why did I grab both dicks?
Yeah,
He's
why did I
like,
grab?
he's gonna be like,
What?
damn, it's so cold. Let me go get my Super Bowl Lombardi to keep me warm.
Yeah, it's not
They
gonna
ain't, they
keep
ain't
him
keeping
warm
him
in
warm,
20
bro.
years when he broke.
Hey, that man, Sean Payton's gonna do miracles. If he can make Russell Wilson have a great statistical season last season, he can maybe play good at quarterback.
Yeah, nah.
Quarterback guru.
He's a real quarterback guru. Fuck a Kyle Shanahan.
Kyle Shanahan evidently he's
Sean
not a
Payton's
quarterback.
offense is not that good though.
Sean Payton's has some really good offense.
He had Drew Brees. That was the really good offense.
And then 2022, the Broncos had the worst offense in the league. Russell Wilson had his worst season of all time. Sean Payton steps in. The team was an average offense. Going from bottom to like
Average is
15th,
not good. That's not a good.
but going from bottom of the league to 15th is not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. Paul.
If you gonna
That's
if you
the
gonna
Nathaniel
call
Heck
somebody
holding
a
him back.
guru, if you're gonna call somebody a guru, I expect them to be at least top 10. You can't call him a guru if he can't turn.
Yeah, but you got to think about the team though. Like he didn't even get
Yeah,
to
the
have
defense
his
was giving
scheme
up
and
70
shit.
points a week.
Yeah, like
think
you gotta at least let him draft his players in order to have a scheme. Like he was working with players that didn't even fit his scheme, and he still had them top 15 in the league. That's good improvement. If you
He went into a situation where he didn't even want the quarterback to play his system. He got him to play it decently. Wasn't good enough to keep him another year.
Well, he should have put Stidham out there.
He did, and it looked the exact same.
No, he
That's the
didn't.
problem.
No, he did not.
They put up the same exact
No,
amount
the
of
fuck
points.
he didn't. David, stop.
Bro, you are living off that 26 touchdown stat. You got to watch him play to see like it's so fraudulent. I'm gonna pull up a diamond tester to that stat line. It's gonna start beeping. That is wrong. Actually, it's gonna be no beeps. It's gonna be no beeps at all. That shit is fake.
I don't know. I got
Bruh,
stopped.
I'm not talking about just a 26 touchdown because I don't just look at touchdowns when I'm looking at quarterbacks. I'm looking at yards. I'm looking at yards per attempt. I'm looking at passer rating. I'm looking at passer rating.
His pass rating was really low.
What was it?
It wasn't. I don't think it was above 95.
You know, the passer rating, I don't count the passer rating because you could throw one completion and have the highest passer rating.
Speaking of passer rating, there's a stat out there that Brock Purdy needs 3 more 120 passer ratings to have the most in his first 3 seasons of any quarterback ever.
Brock Purdy,
Brock 30.
Because I remember the Broncos had like 3 game-winning drives in like 3 straight weeks. All of them was just Russell Wilson, check down, check down, check down, check down, check down.
The same thing Bo Nick's doing. Check down, check down.
Bo Nick's is not making $250 million.
It don't matter, but
apparently y'all not either. Y'all had to eat that money.
But all I'm saying is, look, listen. You talk about Russell Wilson throwing all these checkdowns and stuff like that. What's the problem with? So, first you should say something about Bo Nix doing it.
Bo Nix just threw 45 touchdowns in 12 games.
You said what?
He threw 45 touchdowns in 12 games in his last season. Let's do the math. What's 45 divided by 12?
Okay, did he win a championship though?
No, because he had to play against Michael Penix. But luckily, Penix is playing in Atlanta, so you're not going to see Penix often.
Yeah. You're not going to see Bo Nix until they blowing out a team so bad.
Bo Nix was damn near averaging 4 touchdowns a game last season.
I don't understand why they got drafted.
Troy Franklin? College?
No. Listen.
Last season.
Listen up.
College, where it's at, bro?
I do not understand why did y'all draft Troy Franklin and this man has not had a reception on the field.
It's preseason.
They trying to do a Jamaar Chase and Joe Burrow, and it's not going to work out because they're not trying to.
It definitely is because there's no divas around there.
No divas. Cortland Sutton.
Jamaar Chase. No, I'm talking about Troy Franklin and Bo Nix. Mature as can be.
Mature. You don't have no receptions. How are you mature?
Get both dicks out your mouth.
What? Yeah, Bo Dix over under 160 passing yards. 160.
Oh, 160 passing yards?
Over under.
For the first game?
For week 1 against that trash ass Seattle defense.
Trash?
Trash defense?
Their butt.
Trash is crazy.
Their butt.
Trash is crazy.
Yo, their butt.
I'm gonna say he go over.
That defense is.
He might. I'm not gonna lie. He might get boxed though.
Bro, the only good piece they have is Devon Witherspoon, and he only plays good against, like.
Bro, they have Tariq Woolen.
Who got benched mid-season because he couldn't tackle?
Tackle, but he could cover though. You don't always have to be able to tackle,
God
bro.
forbid.
If you can cover, holy shit. I'm taking you every day. I don't give a fuck you can tackle or not.
Bro, he was getting toasted by Jawan Jennings.
Tariq Woolen could literally shut down the whole side of the field by himself. That's how good he is. He better than Surtain.
Yo, you're bugging around. You're bugging. You're really bugging.
Chill, he not better than Surtain.
I will say Woolen is better than Banks. I'll give him that.
No, absolutely not.
Another thing
Yeah,
I
who
wanted to
better than
share.
Banks?
Tariq Woolen.
Ugh.
He was in Sauce Gardner talks.
Sauce Gardner, Sir
So it's
Holder.
Holner.
Wow,
So I
that's
got another thing I wanted to share. So the Athletic posted their
my son
QB
said that's some
rankings.
bullshit.
They posted their QB rankings. They put their own QB tier list, and I wanted us to react to it. So let me share my screen.
I gotta
That's
see
wrong.
this.
Yeah, look,
So this is their QB ranking from the Athletic up here. So first tier 1. A tier 1 quarterback can carry his team
Oh
each
my
week.
god.
The team wins because of him. He expertly handles pure passing situations. He has no real holes in his game, and there's only 3.
How was Josh Allen 3?
I mean,
because he's a fraud.
because he can't win in the
What you mean? He's
playoffs.
in
Can't
tier
win.
1. What do you mean?
He's the AFC Dak Prescott.
No, he's
Oh, they
not.
don't want that conversation. They don't want to have that
They
conversation.
don't want to, like they had the same stats as they did last year.
No, he did not.
Then Dak got a little bit better than him.
Okay, who's better, Dak or Josh Allen?
Dak Prescott
Dak
was better last
Prescott.
season.
I know,
Josh
I'm
Allen like
asking
30
who-
turnovers.
I'm asking you who's better.
Oh, Josh Allen.
Oh, okay.
Just because he's
Yeah.
6'7" and has a
Continue,
and has a
continue.
rocket.
Continue.
If I was
I'm
editing
taking
this,
Dak. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm putting Mahomes in his own tier, and then
But
No,
I'll
he's
put
not. No, he's
Bro,
not.
the GOAT said Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in NFL. You don't ever question
Who
the
said
GOAT.
that?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady's only saying that because he beat him. If he never beat him once, he wouldn't be saying that. He'd be saying
Yeah,
Josh
nigga, I
Allen was the
wouldn't
best.
say it either, but Tom Brady said that Patrick Mahomes.
All right, tier
Yeah.
2. A tier 2 quarterback can carry his team sometimes, but not as consistently. He can handle pure passing situations, and it does or
Lamar.
possesses other dimensions that are special enough to elevate him above tier 3. He has a hole or two in his game. Lamar Jackson at 4,
That nigga can't
Matthew
throw.
Stafford at 5, Herbert tied at 5, Rodgers at 7,
That's probably because he old.
C.J. Stroud, Dak Prescott, Jared Goff. Whoa, where's my boy at?
He not in there.
Jalen Hurts, He's getting nasty.
Wow.
Kirk. Yeah, this is getting nasty.
They got
Wow.
Cox.
And then Jordan Love at 14.
Woo, woo.
All right, what they got? Daniel
That's
Jones.
good. That's good right there. That's
Why
good.
Daniel Jones not second tier, yo? Why they playing with him like that, yo? I guess 15 touchdowns not enough. That's crazy.
A tier 3 quarterback is a legitimate starter, but needs a heavier running game and or defensive component to win the game.
Jalen Hurts should have been in that tier.
A lower volume quarterback passing, a lower drop back passing offense suits him best. Tua, Trevor Lawrence, Kyler.
Wow.
Hell no. Get this
Massage
man.
man.
Nassan Nick
Baker
Waddy.
Mayfield, Derek Carr at 20,
Deshaun Kelly
Geno
Watson.
Smith at 20, and then Russell Wilson at 22.
Wow.
We're at tier 4. We haven't seen Daniel Jones yet. So if I'm looking at this, I think Tua's in tier 3.
It's not 20 quarterbacks in the league better than Dave Jones.
Yes, it is. I named
I
them
think we're
all.
looking at all of them right here.
No.
Yeah,
no.
I named them all.
All right, let's start from the top then. Mahomes,
Oh,
Of
Burrow, Allen, Jackson,
Greatness.
Stafford, Herbert,
Baby.
Rodgers, Stroud, Prescott, Goff. That's 10 already.
golf's not better.
Then who?
Then Daniel Jones.
Are you
You
upset?
put Daniel Jones in that offense. I bet you he do better than what.
No,
Jared
he will
Goff
not. No, he will not. Don't be high. Don't be high. Don't disrespect
Stay
the king.
off the damn weed.
did. All right, cool.
Like what?
So Jalen Hurts, that's 11. Brock Purdy, 12. Cousins, 13. Love, 14. Tua, 15. Lawrence, 16.
Trevor Lawrence is not better than Daniel Jones.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Stop being
No,
high.
he's not, bro. They literally had the same stats, bro. No, you can't see that shit.
And
bro.
Trevor Lawrence has slightly better stats. It's not the same. If somebody has better, it's not the
And
same.
he has more aura. He's more handsome.
But I don't care about no.
Because he got longer hair.
Yeah, pretty
Well,
much.
I don't know what you're talking
Alright.
about, but I'm talking about the numbers.
So Kyler Murray, that's 17. I'll say
No,
they're-
Deshaun
Watson
Watson is
and Jones are
better.
in the same tier.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. Hell no.
Deshaun Watson is definitely better than Daniel Jones. Let's not do that.
I'll say Baker Mayfield's way better than Daniel Jones. I'll say
Now
that.
he's better.
No.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield is better than
He's
Daniel
not
Jones.
way
Derek
better.
Carr, there's a
Stop doing that
discussion.
shit.
There's a
He's not
discussion with
way
Derek
better.
Carr.
Baker Mayfield better than Jordan Love.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
I got Geno Smith being better.
Geno
than
Smith better than
Jones
Jones.
Now, before he wasn't, but now he is.
Russell Wilson and Jones are in the same tier. It's just Russell Wilson's an older Daniel
No,
Jones.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
I think
No, he's not.
Russ is better than Jones. He sucks now, but at least we could get 26
Well,
passes.
Hey, 23.
Wait, well, it says tier 4 quarterback come be an unproven player, not enough information for voters to classify. Well,
No,
Bro, how is it not enough information?
It's been
How is it not
6
enough
years.
information?
It's been 6 years.
Let's see. Justin Fields,
That's not enough information.
Gardner Minshew. So it's two backups. A guy who didn't even play his first year. A guy who played half a season. A guy that had a really bad
Bryce
season.
Young.
A glorified backup. Another backup. That's the tier Daniel Jones is in.
He in a tier full of backups. That's crazy.
I think
It's
Daniel
okay.
Jones.
It's okay. Daniel Jones gonna be in tier 2.
Bro, I
this
really
next year.
want Daniel Jones to actually do something. I really do.
Is there a tier 5? No, there's
Yo,
not. All right. These
Yo,
are the worst.
the disrespect is insane. He's in there with Gardner Minshew.
He's in here with backups and rookies.
Come on. Zah, what has Daniel Jones do besides that one 15-yard touchdown season?
He went on playoff game.
With, a
Against
15-yard.
one of the worst defenses for a playoff team.
Why does that matter? Your
Because
opponent
that
is who
defense
you
was
play.
fraudulent.
Your opponent
But
is who you play in the
forgetting
playoffs.
that we really got drilled the next week.
And the next
So,
week, he didn't carry the momentum.
He was seeing ghost. He said, I see ghost.
no, he wasn't. His team was just ass.
Nah, we got drilled. Nigga threw half the fucking turnovers.
No, we had like 2 turnovers.
And he was responsible for them.
No, he threw 1 interception and the other one I think was a fumble.
I think he fumbled, yeah.
He fumbled.
I don't think he fumbled.
Yeah, we gotta look at that game again. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that he threw another
I
one.
ain't watching
Let's
that
see.
shit.
I got the stat line right here.
Why? Let's show Bo Nick's stat line. Show that.
He got back.
38 to 7, 15 for
Count it.
27, 135, and an interception.
No fumble?
Let me see. Is there a way that I can check fumbles?
Player stats.
Player stats. Let's see. INT, I don't see a fumble. Let's see. Oh, no, not there. Team stats. Penalties. Oh, no fumbles. So I guess he fumbled, but they got it back on it.
Exactly. See, Dick Ron. You don't know what you're talking about.
That nigga says that should say 38 to 7. There's no niggas lost by 31. Fuck out of there.
Jalen Hurts, 152 TDs.
The disrespect.
I mean, they had 100 yards rushing,
You gelling?
and then 50
How
Richie
many-
James, leading receiver.
How many rushing yards Broncos had that week?
Hey, we had the same amount of wins that
0.
week too.
0. 0. How many receiving yards y'all had that week?
Let's see, Bo Nix. Let me see. Show me the college stats.
Please get that man on my screen.
Yo, he's so handsome.
Please remove Bo Dix off my screen, please.
That offensive coordinator, that Pep Boys worker.
But I'm about to go to him to get my car fixed,
Look,
man. I need him to
2023. Let me zoom in.
It's okay. Him and Daniel Jones gonna be sales workers
23,
next year.
Pac-12, super
Daniel
senior.
Jones gonna be a Home Depot associate next year.
So in his super senior season, he had 4,500 yards, 45 touchdowns, 3 picks.
He say he gonna be a Home Depot associate next year.
He had a 183 passer rating.
My boy about to be
That's
in there
tough.
dropping
Tough.
forklift.
Chill, yo.
You know who else gonna be
So
dropping?
he went from the SEC to the Pac-12. Yeah, he was scared. He was scared of them boys in bed.
He was scared them boys was gonna turn up on him.
And go to the Pac-12 when it's
He was
booty out.
Pac-12 Player of the Year.
Okay.
I mean, that's okay. That's an accomplishment. That's an award. Don't worry. He's gonna throw more TDs than Daniel Jones. I give him that.
Who?
Bo Dix.
He gonna throw more touchdowns than Dave Jones?
Most definitely.
No,
Word
he's
to bro.
not. No, he's not.
Let's bet on it then. Passing touchdowns. Let's bet passing touchdowns. You were just
As the
talking so
two,
hot.
as
No,
two,
no, no. You
two,
were just talking. You were just talking. I don't know. He's not gonna do it. I said, let's bet. He's like, now wait a minute.
let's do Caleb Williams versus Bo Nix.
Caleb Williams, Jordan Love, total TDs.
Now let's total TDs though.
Yeah, Caleb Williams, a dual threat.
Exactly, Bo Nix is too. He can run.
Nah, he could, but he doesn't want to. You know, he kills in the air.
He sucks.
Nah, he's better than Russell Wilson.
It's okay. He gonna be working at Marshalls next year.
Yeah, they're gonna be
Oh, the
working.
list. They have a description of Daniel Jones' season. Jones, 1-5 as a starter last season before suffering a torn ACL, lost about half the ground he gained among voters coming off his strong 2022 season. A 15 touchdown season is called strong.
That's what I'm trying to understand. These niggas is going hard over 15 touchdowns.
I mean, he had 20. He had 22 total touchdowns, but okay.
Bro, this nigga threw 15 touchdown passes, and y'all say
And
strong.
he had 7 rushing touchdowns with 700 yards rushing.
To me.
That's tough.
I've actually watched a lot of him. Former head coach said I would give him a 3. Wow. Gave him a 3 rating. He's not bad. I don't know how much he is going to run after knee and neck injuries. But his ability to run, that gives him some life. The throwing is just average.
Y'all niggas ass.
Would you rather have Jones on a $40 million annual salary or, say, Jacoby Brissett on 1/5 that cost?
I'll take Jacoby for exactly what you said.
Give me Justin Fields.
Give me Gardner Minshew.
Gardner.
Matter of fact, give me O'Connell. Give me O'Connell.
Hell no. He said O'Connell.
What about Malik Willis?
If you said Aiden McConnell, then give me Kyle Trask.
Oh man,
he learned from Tom Brady,
and he's still butt.
Yep, still butt.
Jalen Hurts is a tier 2.
You can't mentor every QB.
Let's see, Stroud. They had him on tier 2. Rodgers, they got majority tier 1. Oh my god. I don't know how 4 plays can get you tier 1.
4.
Ridiculous.
Damn.
And of course, not a single tier 2, 3, 4, or 5 for Patrick Mahomes. Also, did you guys see about the NFL's anonymous questions they asked, and they said the most overrated player is Josh Allen?
You believe that?
I definitely think Josh Allen is overrated for sure.
How?
Because Josh Allen, he gets hyped up every single year to go to the Super Bowl, get an MVP, do all of this great stuff, and then he falls short every year. Nobody. If it's Dak Prescott, everybody going so hard.
I don't know how scoring 40 plus TDs every year is overrated. But
okay, but the same thing with Dak. Dak does this, and everybody says, "Yeah, but
I don't think Dak is overrated. I just think that he needs to win, just like Josh Allen."
Same thing with Josh Allen.
I just said the same thing.
No, I'm about to say the fuck. You can't. My thing is they just.
But Josh Allen won more playoff games than Dak Prescott, though.
Personally, I think they're doing it because Dak Prescott is black.
And he played for the Cowboys.
I think that's exactly why they're doing it.
But I'm saying though,
Josh Allen is doing the same exact thing Dak is doing. He goes to the playoffs. He may win a division. He loses every year. It's been consistent since he's been there.
Josh Allen at least been to the conference championship game.
Okay, and lost. He lost.
But Dak never been there, and Dak only got 2 playoff wins. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
Is like Joel Embiid, and Josh Allen's like Luka, someone like that.
What? Luka been to the finals.
Yeah, I'm giving Josh Allen too much credit. My fault.
I think Josh Allen and Dak Prescott are one and the same. But nobody's ready to say that because it's Josh Allen.
Never.
Josh Allen's like James Harden, and then Dak's like Joel Embiid.
Josh Allen's not like James Harden.
James Harden couldn't beat the Warriors. James Harden definitely couldn't beat the Warriors back then.
He almost did it. Chris Paul didn't pop that hammy.
The boy was stacked though. That don't count, bro.
Once that old man Chris Paul popped his hammy, it was over. And 27 straight missed threes.
Wait, The Houston Rockets did that.
Yeah, they were up 3-2 against the Warriors, the KD Warriors, and then Chris Paul popped a hammy.
And then they missed 23 straight threes.
27 straight threes in Game 7.
That's ridiculous.
building a brick house.
State Farm Brick House building.
At least they got covered. One of them got a State Farm deal.
They was building a chimney.
Yeah. Santa Claus coming.
So
Smoking that chimney.
So boom, we had here. So I wanted to do a way too early mock draft for the last topic of the day. Also, I wanted to show because I love talking about Tom Brady better than Patrick Mahomes, and
Let's
you
see the
can't see
stats.
it. This is their first 6 seasons or first 7 seasons, and you can't see it, but all the greens on Mahomes' side. All the greens on there. You had to put it out there.
That's fake stats.
Fakes. All right, man.
What the hell?
Whatever you say.
Yo, you be tweaking.
Fake
My
stats.
favorite brothers. Legendary meme.
So they said for my mock draft, they said the Giants is gonna be picking number 1 overall.
Let's say Jalen
Carson
Murray first
Beck.
overall.
Carson,
I don't
yo,
think
that would be the biggest mistake the New York Giants make as a franchise.
I think we're gonna go if we was to pick number 1 overall.
Give me
Oh,
Travis
man.
Hunter.
Should there? So you go another year, Derrick Jones? Then okay, that's fine with me.
Nope, because we're gonna get somebody off the market, an
No,
older quarterback.
they got the Broncos picking
You pick
second.
up Zach Wilson.
They said they're gonna take a D lineman out of Michigan, Mason Graham. I don't
Nah, I'm ahead
agree
of
with
that.
that.
I need
I
some
think you're
defensive
gonna
edge
pay-
presence.
I think you're gonna pair Sertan with Travis Hunter on the outside.
Now we're about to pick up Tez Johnson from Oregon with the second overall pick.
Don't do that. Don't do that bullshit.
Yo, Sean Payton loves Bo Nix. He might marry him if he could.
Yeah.
Number 3, they said Panthers gonna be picking 3rd overall. They got
Travis
them
Hunter.
taking Calvin Banks Jr., offensive tackle out of Texas. I don't think so. I think they're gonna take. What's the name from Ohio State? That
The wide
offensive
receiver?
lineman.
Oh, the
Nah,
offensive
they-
lineman.
They're gonna take an offensive lineman. Then they got 4th. They got Will Campbell, the Patriots, taking him 4th overall. I got them taking Will Johnson. Cornerback
Will
out of
Johnson.
Michigan.
Mhm.
And then for the 5th pick, they said the Titans gonna be taking the edge. They're gonna take Michael Williams, Georgia edge. So that's my first 5 picks.
So if you had the first overall pick, say you're the random team, let's just pick the Giants. You really pick a Shedeur Sanders first overall?
Nah,
You take a Travis Hunter?
I ain't taking
No.
Travis either. I don't know who I'm
So
picking
who you
first
taking?
overall.
I think
Honestly, I don't think Shedeur has enough of what I need to be my number 1 overall pick.
I'll
Shedeur.
probably go. If I'm straightly just picking a quarterback, say Daniel Jones has a horrible season, like it's bad, like 10 touchdowns, 11 picks. It's that bad. If I'm picking a quarterback,
You juggling.
give me Quinn Ewers.
You absurd.
I'm definitely not taking Carson Beck first overall. Definitely not picking him.
Yeah, I don't know
I'm
why
not
they got
picking
Carson Beck.
back. Give me Dylan Gabriel.
Hey.
Hell no.
Oregon
no.
QB.
Hell no.
Yo.
He must didn't read the scouting report.
Nah, I read it.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
Giants are, man.
Dylan
That's
Gabriel.
what
It's hard to
Giants-
live up to what Bo Nix set the standard at Oregon was, so I don't blame him.
He's ass.
I think it's hard to live up to what Justin Herbert did in Oregon.
Man, All right, and the last thing I got here, a would you rather. So this quarterback used to be in MVP talks for one season, and then his team collapsed half of the season. He got injured, and people kind of forgot about him. I'm talking about Kyler Murray.
Yep.
Would you rather Kyler Murray edition? The first name, would you rather have Kyler Murray or CJ Stroud?
CJ. I'd rather have CJ.
CJ Stroud.
Kyler Murray or Jordan Love?
Ooh.
It depends. Are we? What team are we on? We on the
I'm I'm
Cardinals or
I'm
we
gonna
You're on
on
the
take
Cardinals.
we on the Cardinal?
I'm gonna take
I'm
Jordan
taking.
Love.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Jordan Love.
Think of it as would the Cardinals straight up trade Kyler Murray for this quarterback? Next name,
Okay.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar ain't really like. I don't know. I think Kyler's a better passer than Lamar. That's my opinion. Don't feel like hearing nobody's mouth, but I definitely think Kyler's a better passer than Lamar. So
All right,
me, I'm a pass heavy coach. I'll be a pass heavy coach, so I definitely will take Kyler. But if I was a run heavy and we had like a decent running back, I'll pick Lamar.
all right. Next name, Bryce Young or Kyler Murray.
I'm gonna take Bryce Young.
I'm about to say I'll take Bryce because he's young. He still has some time to learn. He hasn't has he been injured yet? I don't think so. Has he been
Shout
injured
out to
yet?
him. He hasn't got injured yet,
So I would
or
definitely.
maybe a concussion he had. I don't know.
I think we can teach him something. I don't think he was in the right system last year. They fired Frank Reich after like 4 games.
Because he called a screen pass on a 4th and 15.
And they,
Nah, that's crazy. I didn't even see that.
I ain't see that either, but we all been there before. Look at Joe
I
Judge.
mean, maybe. Oh, bro. Speaking of
Nah,
Joe
nah,
Judge,
nah. I remember seeing a QB sneak.
on
Um,
3rd and 9,
Yo, I was tight. Yo, I was defending Joe Judge all season because I felt like he was a good coach. Man, that 39 sealed the deal for him. That's why he got fired. It was that one play that sealed the deal for him.
it's
And
those
that
people.
flag when he couldn't do a challenge flag. That season just failed him. He failed himself.
Next name, Kyler Murray or Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert,
Herbie.
Kyler Murray or Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson.
I was going to say Kyler because Watson is a little bit, injury prone now. Kyler is too, but Deshaun Watson is like injured every week or something.
I'm gonna say Deshaun Watson.
I'm taking Kyler. I
Kyler
think
or Brock?
Kyler
Oh,
still,
my fault.
I think Kyler still has some pros to him though.
Kyler
Deshaun.
Deshaun
Murray.
Watson is
Yeah,
almost
yeah,
out the door.
yeah. That's sleeping on Deshaun. He's still a good quarterback, man. Even though
No,
he
Deshaun is
like
definitely still a good
massages.
quarterback, but I think I got Kyler right now
I'd
because I
rather a
don't need no
quarterback
more massages.
that doesn't
I
need
don't,
no more
I just
massages.
I, I
yeah,
just can't wait
exactly.
until Bonus become a plumber.
The Sean McHappy
He
ending.
gonna work in the plumbing department at Home Depot. Try to tell you.
Lowe's.
All right, Kyler Murray or Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy.
I don't know.
Look at stats. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's like I said, I'm a pass heavy quarterback, but I don't know after that Tommy John if Brock has the same arm as he used to have his rookie year. So I'll probably go Kyler because I'm
Kyler.
not. We don't have no running back that we could throw 76 checkdowns to in a game. We don't have that on. What you gonna do?
The
Give
Cardinals.
Carter the
James
game?
Conner.
You're not giving him the game. We're gonna give it to
Kyler
somebody else.
Kyler Murray or Jalen Hurts.
Oh, Hurts.
Easily, right?
I'm gonna say Hurts.
Ah, ah.
They both do the same thing. If
They
you put
both do the
Kyler Murray
same
in
thing.
offense, I'm pretty sure he could do the same shit he did.
I think Hurts just like a bigger Murray.
What it is Hurts has a
Yeah.
better offense. Like he'll be going from probably one of the best offenses in the league to the Cardinals.
Yeah.
You got Marvin Harrison. I don't know what else you got over there, but you got Marvin Harrison.
Marvin Harrison, somebody who hasn't played an NFL snap yet. We
Wait,
don't even
so
know if he's a bust
I
yet.
just want to know why did everybody take Marvin Harrison second round in the fantasy draft?
Because Kyler got a number 1 receiver, I guess.
Listen, it's about to be a good. It's gonna be a
I
good
mean,
year.
they picked most people. picked Malik Neighbors 6th round, 5th round, 6th round.
I took him.
Yeah,
I took
because
him. I took him
honestly,
like 6. Yeah.
I'm not taking a rookie who never started an NFL game first round. I'm not doing it. I'm
Nah,
not.
Marvin Harrison went second.
I
Second
remember
round.
Bijan last year. They went crazy for Bijan 1st round.
I wasn't doing that either. You gotta show me something, bro.
I remember a lot of people were mad when they picked Bijan 1st
I mean,
round and
Saquon.
they were giving
Saquon went first round when he
Tyler
got
Algier
drafted.
1 yard rushes.
Yeah, but I wasn't gonna pick him in fantasy first round. I didn't pick him actually. I wanted to pick him, but I ended up trading for him.
You traded
All
for
right.
Barkley.
Yeah, when he first came out his rookie year.
Oh, speaking of that, let me finish this real quick. So, Kyler Murray or Trevor Lawrence?
I'm gonna say Colin Murray.
I'd say Kyler.
And the last name, this might be a tough one for one of the people in this podcast. Kyler Murray or Daniel Jones?
Kyler. Kyler. It's not even a hard question.
He's thinking about it.
It's nothing to think about. It's really nothing. Would you rather
No
22
comment.
touchdown passes?
No comment. All
Would you
Chill.
right.
rather
I'm gonna say
22
Kyler. I'm gonna say Kyler.
I'm about to say you rather 22 touchdown passes and 7 rushing TDs or 15 passing touchdowns. Like, what do you want? What are you expecting?
I mean, Dan Jones could rush for 7 TDs too and 700 yards. He did it.
Without tripping over himself? Yeah.
I mean, he didn't trip over himself in 2022. So stop big riding like
He
you always
did trip
do.
over himself last year, though. He tore his ACL. The wind
Nah,
tore his ACL. He didn't even.
me and Joe Green, huh?
Yep. Sean Taylor.
The wind got him in a dome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what did your quarterback do last year, David?
Hey, he threw 26 touchdowns. You're more than Jones.
Back do last year, David.
Hey, he
That's
didn't
cool,
tear his ACL.
but you said it was fraud though. You said you kept
It was
saying
fraudulent.
fraud.
He still did it, though. It was definitely fraudulent.
So
He didn't tear
it
his
ain't
ACL,
fraud
though.
if you talk about it.
He didn't pull an A-Rod.
Aaron Rodgers will never live this down for what he did. Yeah, what he did was crazy.
I know
Walking out
everybody. I know
with
everybody
the
that
flag.
just was sad as hell.
They thought they finally had a good team. And God was like, nope, you're Jets fans.
Yo, I think they might go to the Super Bowl this year and fuck
They
around.
could if, you keep that ACL intact.
Chiefs, Jets, AFC Championship game.
And then we're going to have
You glazing.
a Chiefs-Packers Super Bowl.
We want to see that State Farm Bowl. That's what we want to see. But it's not going to happen.
The last thing I want to talk about, he just left. Our second fantasy league we're in. I want to go over our teams.
Oh, my team is butt. My team is disgusting. I stopped drafting after a while. I just let it auto pick. Once y'all pick Mahomes and Bijan, I let the game go. I ain't even care no more.
Oh,
I gave up on that league. Somebody trying to trade me Jordan Love real bad. Somebody really trying to trade me for Jordan Love. Fucking jerk.
What you call it? So your team: Burrow, Jacobs, Brees Hall, Chris Godwin, AJ Brown, Laporta, Aaron Jones, Pickens. It's not horrible.
It's not horrible. It ain't the best.
And then
the fantasy team that we in, the first one, the best.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have the best team.
Debatable.
Now.
Debatable.
No, right now I think I got the best team.
Oh, you traded for Puka?
Once I traded for Puka, I just needed another number one wide receiver. Once I got Puka, I was locked in.
I need another wide receiver. I might have to go.
Listen, I still might get Travis Kelce, so don't sleep on the Travis Kelce trade. That might be coming.
I see. Let me go over my team in the main league, the one that matters. What do I really need? I need a backup wide receiver.
Backup wide receiver?
Yeah. I got AJ Brown, Nico Collins, and that's really it. I want Cooper Kupp badly.
I think I want Cooper Kupp too. Who got Cooper Kupp?
My boy, Dre.
I don't know that one.
We got it.
What team is that?
That is the neighbors' Big Phoenix.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not rocking with that team right now. I'm leaving that team right there.
So that's everything we got for today. So we'll see you guys next week after the first week of football is completed. Finally, football's back.
Yes, sir.
Daniel Jones back on the field.
Hopefully, I get at least Hopefully, no turnovers. Hopefully, everything looks clean. But he did throw 2 interceptions in the preseason game. So,
All right, we'll see you guys on the next episode next week.
all right.